We've looked at a lot of different ways on how to give reasons. We've looked at that since grade 10, and the ways we've looked at reasons have been, for example, using kara or node, or even in grade 10, the world famous pani animo, I'm going to a place to do something. Well, there's another way to give reasons in Japanese, and it's used for very specific purposes. And the way that we do this is to take any of our items in the plain form and just simply add shi on the end. Remembering that the plain form, so just like kara, just like node, you have to choose the correct form, present or negative or negative past. One of the reasons that we do this is to emphasize or to give a number of reasons to go together. Therefore, this is kind of like the ya nado that we looked at in grade 10, or even the grade 11 when we looked at tari and tari, where we gave a bunch of reasons to do something. This allows you to stack a bunch of reasons together. The key is that these particular reasons have to go together. In other words, they have to all sort of be related. So in the very end of hearing all these reasons, a person comes to a logical conclusion. What that means is you almost don't have to say this second part. For example, Tanaka-kun wa handsome da shi, yasashii shi, nihongo ga wakaru shi, totemo ii hito desu ne. But your Japanese listener, having heard reasons 1, 2, and 3 about Tanaka-kun, has probably already leapt to this conclusion. Ano ne, kaimono shita shi, eiga o mita shi, mou kaerou. Yay, look, we've gone shopping, we've watched movies, let's go home. Logically, after listing these reasons, your listener says, yeah, I agree with you, it's time to call it a day. The other reason we use she is very cultural in that it allows you to say no without actually saying no. It's another way to refuse. It's a more sophisticated way to refuse. And because the reasons that you give come together to a logical conclusion, you don't even have to say your refusal, but it is implied. For example, もう少し食べませんか? でもね、たくさん食べたし. Hey, you know, I've eaten a lot. So your listener goes, oh, well, okay. 金曜日映画を見ましょう. でも宿題があるし, well, Friday would be great. Remember, I can't openly refuse unless it's my really good friend. But then I'm going to say, you know what? I've got homework. I may list a couple other reasons, and then my listener's going to come to the conclusion, oh, well, you really can't go. So, if you take advantage of the plain form in any one of the forms and add a she, you can put 1 or 2 or 3 reasons together to lead someone to an understanding of why something is going to happen.